Hello, America, and hello, world. Good morning, Filipinas. Welcome to the Teacher's Voice. This show aims to give teachers the opportunity to talk on air about their unforgettable journeys and thrilling adventures, as well as share their splendid wisdom to inspire and to give hope to our listeners and viewers. This show is aired by the Philippine Las Vegas radio station from the heart of Las Vegas every Saturday at 6 o'clock in the evening Pacific time and 9 o'clock in the evening Eastern time. And on Sunday in the Philippines at 9 o'clock in the morning for everybody to enjoy. This is one of your co-hosts, Sir Marvin, welcoming you from New York City. My two other co-hosts, Teacher Judilyn and Teacher Pacita, who are also from New York City, are not with us tonight, but we are sure that their hearts and their minds are with us all. Let's begin our program with a prayer. Let's pray. Father in heaven, we thank you for an open heaven, and we thank you for your great love and your faithfulness upon our lives. We rejoice tonight as we dedicate this program into your honor. At the same time, Father God, as we celebrate the journeys in the inspiring walk in life of our teachers all over the world, we are thankful for their lives of dedication. And we pray that as we feature another guest tonight, Father in heaven, may your name be glorified among the teachers who you called into the service. This is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. So hello, everyone. We are thankful for this another opportunity by which we can feature another teacher, and in celebration of the hardships, the dedication, as well as the sacrifices and the successes of the teachers all over the world. And we welcome you, and this show is for you. Mabuhay ang lahat ng mga teachers. Tonight, our guest finished her bachelor's degree in elementary and secondary education at the National Teachers College, majoring in English. She completed her master's degree in educational management from the Philippine Christian University, and at present, she is taking her Doctor of Philosophy in Education, majoring in Educational Leadership and Management as a scholar of the National Educators Academy of the Philippines under the LISQUP program of the Philippine Normal University. She served the Department of Education for 27 years and has been a high school teacher for 8 years in a private school in 1994. She served the public school in the school district of Palawig, school district of Zambales for 3 years before she transferred to the schools division of Iloilo, where she was named one of the outstanding teachers in the schools division of Iloilo and one of the outstanding principals of the district of Leon, Iloilo. Aside from being a school principal, she is also a district school-based management coordinator and public information coordinator of the Department of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pride and honor to introduce to you Ma'am Zenaida Aranda Tingson. Hello, Ma'am Sen.
Yes, hello, sir. Good morning.
How are you over there?
I'm very fine, sir. So, a great and beautiful day to all of you, especially to Sir Marvin. And I considered Sir Marvin as one of the school benefactors in my former school, Omambong Elementary School. So, thank you so much, Sir Marvin, for giving me the opportunity to become one of your guests in your program. And I would like also to greet the Leganes Central Elementary School, of course, my family, the teachers, the learners, and the stakeholders of this school, and of course to the DepEd family. And hello also to the viewers of Teacher Voice. Good morning once again.
Right. Good morning to all the teachers and the staff, as well as the students of Leganes Elementary School. Thank you very
Yes,
much
sir.
for lending us your beloved principal, Ma'am Zen. Now,
You are
let's,
always welcome, sir.
of course, of course. Now, Ma'am Zen, let's start with you sharing with us, please, in sharing with our audience how your journey as a teacher started.
Sir Marvin, I grew up in independently. I have experienced lots of difficulties before I graduated in secondary and my bachelor's degree. I have experienced how to sell vegetables,
Mm,
halo-halo, and of course barbecue just to sell in the market or in front of our house just to finish my
mhm,
studies. And when I was in high school, I can say also that I graduated at the National Teachers College, Quiapo, Manila, with flying colors due
mhm.
to lots of difficulties in coping up with the financial concerns for allowance and the tuition fees. And so, Sir Marvin, right after graduation, I applied as an English teacher in a private school. And that is my alma mater, Palawig Academy, Zambales.
Mm.
Um, I think my salary before is 1,250 pesos per month. And after 3 years, I decided to apply in a public school as a regular teacher, and I started with 5,000, I think, 5,250 pesos per month. So that is how I started to become a teacher.
Wow. What year was that again, Ma'am Zen? When you were receiving 1,000 plus?
That was 1994,
Oh,
year
right.
1994, sir.
Mhm.
1,250 pesos for my allowance,
Uh,
for my food, for my fare. So
and
even though it was very little amount, sir, at least no, you have to appreciate because that is
mhm.
blessing from God.
Yes, 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 of course. We all appreciate humble beginnings, and we start from the very beginning, or the start of the first step of the ladder, and we thank the Lord that He allowed us like to go up one step at a time as we climb up to the ladder of leadership, and we appreciate that sharing with us, Ma'am Zen.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. All right. Now, how about sharing with us? What are your aspirations and what are your dreams when you were a child? And how did these aspirations and dreams influence your decision to become a teacher?
Well, my aspirations and dreams when I was a child, actually, I want to become a pharmacist because I want to have my own pharmacy that time. But
Mhm,
due to poverty, of course, I enrolled in education and comparing the tuition fee before, sir, to other courses,
mhm,
education had the lowest tuition fee. So I pursued to take education to easily find a job. Actually, my parents were separated and to I have to work, and my mother was the one who sent me to school. I
mhm,
became an independent child, and of course wash clothes of my board mates just to have additional
mhm.
allowance for
Wow.
my allowance for my tuition fee during my college days. And my tuition fee before my allowance before, Sir Marvin, was only 750 pesos per month. So I
Mhm.
have to work for this. And with the trials that I have experienced, I promised to myself that I have to finish my course in order to get jobs. So that's it. My mother was my inspiration to become a teacher.
Oh, of course, very, very nice. And of course, always humble beginning, and we work so hard in order to achieve our goals, and that is what makes our success even more rewarding because of the sacrifices that we have undergone, and we appreciate that even now when we look at our lives now and compare it with our lives before. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Ma'am Sen. Now, you are at the moment pursuing your Doctor of Philosophy in Education and
Yes.
majoring in Educational Leadership and Management. And you are a scholar of the National Educators Academy of the Philippines. And this program is under the, do we spell it like LISQUP, or there is a name for it? So it's,
Liscop. That is Liscop, sir.
okay, so we can call that a LISCOP. It's a program of the Philippine National Normal University.
Yes.
Can you please share with us what is this LISCOP program and how does it encourage a teacher or a principal like you to pursue a PhD degree?
Sir Marvin, when you say LISCO program, that means linking standards and quality practice. And this is a joint program of the Philippine Normal University and the Department of Education, NAEAP, or the National Educators Academy of the Philippines, on professional development for school leaders and teachers. It is an online class, learning modality to reach all the interested but selected school leaders, of course, by the division office, in order to continue your master's degree and doctoral degree. Now, this program encouraged me also to pursue a PhD degree because, you know, Sir Marvin, this kind of education is very flexible. When you say flexible, I have to attend classes, my online classes, 2 times a week per subject, no? 2 times a week. And the one subject is good for 6 weeks. So for 2 months, I have my 2 subjects. Means to say, I have to attend my classes 4 times a week. And every Saturday, I have to submit my requirements and assignments on the date being agreed upon by your professor and the students, of course. And of course, I want to have my professional development. That's why I accepted the challenge, because I was recommended by the division of Iloilo to continue my professional development. And of course, one thing that motivated me to accept the challenge is for promotion. That is very natural, of course, for promotion. And one of the indicators in our RPMS, the Results-Based Performance Management, and the PPSD, the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, is to have the professional development. So that's it, sir.
All right, very nice. Ma'am Zen, you are at the moment the principal, in fact, principal 2 or school principal 2 of
Yes,
Leganes
sir.
Central Elementary School in the district of
Yes.
Leganes in Iloilo. Can you share with us your school demographics, the school culture, the community culture, everything wonderful, and even the things that drives you in order to do and complete success criteria in your work as a principal in that elementary school, please?
Well, Laguna Central Elementary School, sir, has a 1,514 learners. I have also 47 teachers and 3 administrative officers in my school. And of course, I can say that my school is one of the best. It's one of the best in the division of Iloilo, of course. And because the stakeholders in the Leganes Central Elementary School are very cooperative, and that it's easy to manage, and I have already strengthened the strong collaboration of the internal and stakeholders. And actually, this is my 3rd year as a school principal of this school. That's why I am on my way to adjust myself when it comes to the community. But it so happened that the local government unit, no, is very cooperative and very supportive with the school. That is why the school is continuing to pursue whatever we have our targets and goals in the future. And it's very hard to become a principal in the school because of the challenges that you met. And the culture in Leon, sir, is very different from
Mhm.
Leganes. And Leganes is very near to the city. That
Mhm.
is why it's very difficult to, there are some challenges for you to meet before you can adjust. But luckily, no, as a school principal, if you have the management style
Mhm. Mhm.
and the leadership style, through your leadership and management style, of course, you can easily cope up with the things arising in the school.
Mm.
So that's it, sir.
Okay, of course, of course. It's about the leadership style and about like establishing our rapport,
Um,
relationship, and
with the
connections, right? Okay, not
yes,
only
sir.
with teaching staff, but with the community and the local government unit as well. Very nice. Thank you, Ma'am Sin. So aside from being a school principal for almost 17 years, you also serve as the district school-based management coordinator and public information coordinator. I am wondering, what are your responsibilities being district school-based management coordinator and being public information coordinator?
Well, Sir Marvin, being the district school-based management coordinator and PAC coordinator, the public assistance coordinator, information
Mm,
coordinator, is not an easy task because these are my additional responsibilities
mm,
aside from being school head. And being the district SPM coordinator means to say you are the focal person in the district to disseminate information to your
mm,
co-school information coordinators, because in every school there is an information coordinator.
mm,
And
mm,
SPM, sir, I can say that it is defined by which stakeholders hold decision making authority. And through SBM, schools are empowered to manage and respond to learning needs or the emerging needs and issues in the respective school. Actually, in SBM, sir, there are four principles. We have the leadership and the governance, the curriculum and learning, continuous accountability and continuous improvement, and of course, the last one is the management of resources.
mm,
So that's it. And then being the public assistance coordinator, of course, you will serve as the focal person also to disseminate information, no, to your school information coordinators, and you will be trained by the division office, and whatever transpired during the training, you have to re-echo, no, to
mm,
your co-coordinators in the district. And as PAC also, you are there to assist and act as focal person in verifying and addressing issues raised by the public and media.
mm,
You
mm,
you also have to facilitate the communication of any untoward incidents in the respective schools. And of course, the last one, the most important thing is you have to coordinate and provide updates to the schools division, region, or central office that may be referred to in media releases. So those are the
mm.
roles and responsibilities of being the school-based management coordinators, and at the same time as the public assistance coordinator.
Right. Thank you, Ma'am Shen. Looks like it's a very focal and important role, being there
Yes,
in the
sir.
intermediary between you're being in between. So which is a very, very important job for me. Uh, During the school year 2021-2022, you were recognized as the Division of Iloilo Champion in Innovation. Can you share with us the program that you developed that brought you this recognition, Ma'am Sen?
Yes, sir. This is a great accomplishment for me. The title of my innovation is Real Work Part. means reading empowers all learners to work. And I conducted this innovation because the problem of the school is about literacy and numeracy. And this innovation was under the improvement of learning environment, and in order to develop the love for reading of learners. And the real work park, of course, is considered as an avenue for the learners to read different types of stories. Actually, I am providing books in the park for the learners to read.
Mm.
And this is also a place where the teachers can conduct their remedial reading with the help of the school governing council and the parent teachers association. So the park was constructed, sir, through the effort of some stakeholders. And of course, through my personal money, because this is my innovation. But this is for the school. Sir, if you love the school, you have to work on this. You have to find a way in order to innovate and address the learning gaps in the school, especially the academic achievement of the learners. And so through the collaborative effort of stakeholders, teachers, learners, and the parents of the school, so it happened. The innovation became champion in the division of Iloilo.
Oh, great, great. Because basically reading is one of the skills that would build up into another skill, and it's the basic one. So it's a good thing that you are showcasing this skill of reading that would empower not only a group of learners, but to empower all learners in order to
Yes.
work. Thank you very much. This is a wonderful innovation, and no wonder that it has caught the attention, all right, of the Dep Ed leadership. Is that, and then you receive this recognition, and I share the joy with you, as I also congratulate you for
Thank
having
you so much, sir.
received this recognition. And I know it's gonna be there will be some more innovations. I know that you're thinking of a lot more of innovations, and hopefully in the future it will not be a surprise if you will receive recognitions because of your innovations in your teaching practice. Thank you very much, Sen.
Welcome, sir.
Your teaching, when I met you, when I knew you, you were teaching in the school district of Leon in Iloilo.
Yes, sir.
And right there, after teaching for 6 years, you were also recognized as one of the outstanding teachers in the schools division of Iloilo. Your former school was also awarded that in Leon was also awarded the outstanding school while you were an outstanding teacher. So other than receiving the award as an outstanding teacher, you also received an outstanding school principal in the District of Leon, not only once, but 3 consecutive years. What a feat. And it's just so interesting to note that it's not only 1 year that you received this recognition, and it looks like you did not rest on your laurel. You continued and worked even harder for the 2nd year and even harder for the 3rd year. Now, please tell us about your journey toward these recognitions, Ma'am Sen.
I became outstanding teacher in the district of Leon 1 because of the accomplishments and the hard work I have made being a classroom teacher before.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was an English teacher before, sir. And because of this, I have gone training to journalism,
Mm-hmm.
and the achievement of learners before. They have so many awards. And because of being diligent and hardworking teacher and teaching with love, of course, to the learners,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to enjoy teaching with love. And
Okay.
I became one of the outstanding teachers in the congressional evaluation conducted by the Division of Iloilo.
Mm-hmm.
And also my school was awarded as one of the outstanding schools in the Division of Iloilo because of the learners' environment and with the help of the school stakeholders. And I thank you for that, Sir Marvin, because uh, you are one of the benefactors that really contribute, helped, no, to the school. And because of you, you became a part of the school. And it was became a child-friendly learning environment because we have implemented different programs and
Mhm.
projects in the school. And of course, through the strong collaboration and among stakeholders, the school became one of the awardees, no, in the schools division of Iloilo.
Iloilo.
And being the school head or the principal in the district of Leon 1, I received awards as uh, outstanding principal for 3
Mm.
consecutive years.
Wow.
Maybe because of the accomplishments that we have made with the stakeholders and the teachers, of course, and the learners in the school. And because I have strengthened, no, the strong partnership with some stakeholders and with the community to help the improvement of the school facilities. So
Mhm.
it happened, sir. That's why maybe that's God blessing.
Mhm.
And that is also a legacy for you, no, in the school. And
Mhm.
through your hardships and the things that you have made in the school, you will
Mhm.
still you will always be remembered, no,
Mhm.
by the community itself.
Mhm. I agree. I agree. So even when assignments change and you move to other districts, I'm sure that the school district and the school that you left behind will always remember what you have worked with them
Yes,
for because you
that
put
is
your
the
heart
most
into it.
important thing. And
Exactly.
you will find happiness for that
Mhm.
because you have a legacy in the school.
Exactly. Exactly. So, Zen, let's go back to your journey as a teacher. If I got it right, you were teaching for 6 years before you moved up to a principalship um, position, or if I'm mistaken, please correct me. So, but let's
Uh,
talk about you being a teacher. What do
uh,
you consider your most challenging hurdles inside the classroom? And what do you consider your most rewarding endeavors in the classroom?
being a teacher is very enjoyable, sir.
Mhm.
Well, I enjoyed very much the life of being a teacher, and being a teacher is very different to the life of a school administrator. Now, the most challenging hurdles inside the classroom was how to discipline the different types of learners, because you have to consider that they are diverse learners, and as a teacher, I have to know the techniques and
Mhm.
strategies. I have to apply for them to learn, uh, especially that I was teaching English subject.
Mhm.
I have to consider their skills and how to improve them to learn independently.
Mhm.
So the
Mhm.
most rewarding endeavors was when I saw them learning with
Mhm.
fun and enjoyment. And of course, when they passed their exams, that is considered was considered also as happiness for me. And when they could apply the learnings in the real life situations, and of course, the most important is I saw them successful in their own career. Diba,
Mhm.
sir?
Yes,
Oo.
yes. That's the reward for teachers is to see that the students under us become successful in life. And that is very, very true because somebody even said that there will be no engineers without teachers, there will be no doctors without teachers, There will be no lawyers without teachers. And so we are placed in that position when the reward is so compelling when we see our students being successful in life. Wow, very nice. Thank you, Ma'am Sen. Now let's go back to your being a principal. If I were to ask the teachers in your school, you said there were 47 of them. If I were to ask the teachers in your school, even your three staff members, about you as their principal, how do you think they would describe you?
Sir, my teachers, maybe they will describe me in a positive way or in a
Mhm.
negative way. And you should not expect that all the positive
Mhm.
characteristics will be described to you.
Mhm.
Now, maybe, no, how they are going to describe me in a positive way. Maybe they would
Mhm.
describe me as a systematic school leader or
Mhm.
principal because I always wanted everything in order
Mhm.
in the school. Uh, I always of course, I am a hardworking principal too because I am always busy giving technical assistance and implementing the school programs and
Mhm.
projects. And sometimes I forgot to rest, and I tend to I tend to abuse my health just to
Mhm.
finish the task. And even Saturday and Sundays, no, I was in the school. And I serve also as a janitress, sir, aside from being a principal. No, because I want the school very clean and orderly, and I want to impose values, the
Mhm.
value of cleanliness and orderliness to the learners and to teachers and of course to the community.
Mhm.
Maybe they could describe me also as being transparent because I make sure that the maintenance and other operating expenses, and we
Mhm.
call that MOOE,
Oh, uh-huh.
no? And other income generating projects are presented and implemented properly with the
Mhm.
help of the teachers and stakeholders. And they would describe me also as goal-oriented person
Mhm.
because I set performance goals, both teachers and the learners.
Mhm.
And lastly, I am a principal with a heart. You
Mhm.
know, being a principal, it does not mean that you are the highest authority in the school. You have to learn, you have to study the situation of your teachers because I became a teacher before. So I
Mhm.
have to understand my teachers.
Mhm.
And well, maybe sir, I could not say that I am a perfect school administrator. So there are also some negative things that they could say about me, and
Mhm.
you cannot please everyone. Diba,
Mhm. Of
sir?
course.
You
Of
cannot please
course.
everyone. And
Uh-huh.
you have to accept those things,
That's the more
whatever
important thing.
whatever feedback they will be
Mhm.
giving to you, because that is where you grow up. If you do not know how to accept those things, negative things from you, then you will not improve yourself. You will not grow. You will not become a successful individual or a leader in the school. Diba, sir?
Yep, yep, I agree. Very, very much in agreement. I'm saying that's why uh, if I were one of your teachers, I would actually appreciate a principal like you. Thank you, Ma'am Sen. Thank you very much. And a follow up to that question, Ma'am Sen, did you have an experience where teachers in your school did not support your programs or visions or your plans? If ever there are, and if ever there are none, uh, how do you or how would you deal with teachers who are not supportive of your plans and programs for your school?
Well, dealing with the teachers is very easy if you have the kind of leadership style. You know, I am a transformational leader, sir. When you say transformational leader, you have the qualities on how to manage effectively your teachers. And hindi natin maiwasan, sir, ang mga teachers, no? They are not the same. Sometimes they will argue and you cannot please everybody. So how to deal with them? I'm always motivating and encouraging them to collaborate, to and of course I have to train them well. I am giving them rewards for them to share their part in the school, and that is one way. And of course, don't forget to smile. You laugh at them. You collaborate with them. No, dapat marunong kang makisama, sir. No, you go with the flow. It does not mean nga you have to be strict. Kasi kung strict ka, sir, mas lalo ka nilang hindi ka nila mamahalin, 'di ba? So you have to be in the middle as a principal or as a leader in the school for you to get their love, and para nga mas mabilis, sir, nga tumulong sila sa eskwelahan, no, 'di ba? So ang principal, sir, no, hindi madali. Kung wala kang mga characteristics or qualities, no, na yung para bang dapat paminsan-minsan you go down with their level. Hindi na palaging nasa taas ka, sir, di ba? So dapat you have to understand their situation because they are your partners in dealing with the learners. Without them, you cannot be successful leader in the school.
Well, of course, yep. It's always nice. It's always, for me, rewarding if you get that connection, so that both of you on the levels meet, being supervisor and a teacher, because the purpose of such a meeting is for the collaboration, for the good of the school, and I like that. I'm saying. Now I would like to ask you, that's because since you are already an accomplished person and an accomplished leader, what else are your aspirations in life? What else do you wish to accomplish in your school?
Of course, as a school leader, you have so many dreams in your school. I want my school to become one of the best in the schools division of Iloilo, not only in the division of Iloilo, but in the whole country. Hindi man siguro masama mangarap, di ba, sir?
Of course.
And as of now, my dreams in my school is to become a school with the 21st century learners and the 21st century teachers, no, with all the skills and the strategies they are applying in the teaching learning process. And of course, to have a school with the complete facilities, because as of now, the situation of the school, you know naman, sir, no? We lack financial resources and human resources, of course. So I have to work on this for the good of the school and for the welfare of the learners.
Of course. Yeah. And then how do you envision yourself now in the next 20-25 years?
Sir Marvin, I envision myself with the next 20 years as a successful businesswoman. And from that time, I am a retiree. Retiree na ako yan, sir. And, you know, I have spent my life as a teacher and a school administrator for so many years. And this is my 28 years now in service. So it is time to enjoy. After 20 years, it's time to enjoy my life to the fullest with my family, with my husband. And maybe that time I am enjoying my pension and, with my apos. And of course, sir, you have to remember that you should learn, no, to love yourself. You need to treasure. You need to treasure everything. You need to treasure your
Of
life
course.
and make it meaningful from the start up to the end. That
Mm,
is the most important thing.
exactly, exactly. And you mentioned about being retired at this particular point of your life, and you want to just enjoy your life with your family. Uh, and I just want to have a follow-up question in that before you go into retirement while you are still at present a supervisor. How do you personally describe yourself as a supervisor, as a wife, and as a mother rolled into one?
Actually, I'm not yet supervisor, sir.
I mean, like as a
but
principal.
but but that is my dream to
Uh-huh.
become a supervisor someday. I hope that it will happen. But at this time, I am planning to have my business
Mhm,
so that I can be with my family.
mhm,
Now, how do I describe myself as a principal, as a wife, and as a mother? Of course, it's not easy to become a
mhm.
principal, a wife, and a mother. I have to divide my time, and most of my time is in the school.
Mhm.
Sometimes my husband is jealous, jealous to my school. And my life is very stressful sometimes, sir, because of so many works in the Department of Education. But I have to cope up things with this because this is the my job, and this is my bread and butter. So I have to enjoy my work. And anyway, my husband is very understanding, and he knows the nature of my work. And
Mhm,
but I have to make sure that I still have time with
mhm.
him, so I have to spend my time with my family during weekends, of course. That is one thing that you should
Mhm.
remember as a school head and a school leader. Do not forget your family. And
Oh.
sometimes I file a leave for the family because life is too short, sir. You need to
Mhm.
enjoy with the
Uh-huh.
family, and family is different from your job
Of course.
because your family will love you. The job is there, the school
Mhm,
is there, but at the end, still your family
mhm.
at your side. Di ba, sir?
Yes, of
Okay.
course. I agree. I agree. Very well. Um, if ever I have the opportunity to visit your school, I would be able to see how your day goes. But for now, um, maybe we're interested to know what is your typical day, or how does it start and how does it end? As a principal, how does your day
Okay.
go?
Maybe my day is a busy day. I considered it that's because I have to wake up in the morning, early in the morning, and
Mhm,
then I have to drive going to the school. I have to be in the school before 7 o'clock in the
mhm,
morning to finish the task ahead of time.
mhm,
And after that, it was a busy day because there are so many parents going to your office, dealing with some of the problems of the school, uh, dealing with your teachers. Of course, you have to roam around for monitoring and
mhm,
evaluation. You have to supervise your teachers, and then you have to do paperworks. Department of Education now, lots of paperworks to be submitted online.
mhm.
And then I have to end it at 5:30 in the afternoon.
Mm.
Okay, and then at 5:30 I have to serve as janitress in my school, sir. Before I go home, I see to it that I have to clean my office, the
Mhm,
surroundings. I have to visit everything in order. So that is the day of being a principal, no, being the
mhm,
school leader in the school. And the principal in the central school is different from the barangay school.
mhm. And the
Yes, sir.
way you end your day is very, very interesting because you had to make sure that you cleaned up your office before you leave. And I believe that is a leadership by example, and by
Yes, sir.
modeling the the attitude of cleaning your workspace is actually like sending a message to everyone else that they would do the same. They would do the same.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
yes, they're very, very interesting. Oh, I always, if ever have the opportunity to ask this question from our guests, I always find it very, I mean, like it's a very interesting question, and I hope you will be able to answer this for me as well. Do you have some funny or even an embarrassing moment in your classroom? And if ever there are some, then how do you gracefully manage the situations?
Maybe I can share to you in my office. Yes, of course, there are so many funny moments and embarrassing moments,
Mhm.
especially when you are dealing with the when you are dealing with some problems of the school.
Mhm.
Sometimes you do not know how to solve. You need to ask the help of other teachers. No, good teachers, of course, they can help you because the life of school administrator does not mean that you know everything.
Of course.
So you have to seek help from the teachers,
Mhm.
from other stakeholders in order for you to cope up with the solutions and
Mhm.
interventions to be made. Because ang naniniwala ako, sir, na ang isang problema, no, hindi pwedeng na suluhin mo lang, no?
Mhm.
Dapat the strong collaboration. Huwag mong ipakita na ikaw mismo, no, mahina.
Of
You
course.
should not be a weak leader,
Mhm.
and instead you show them that you are a strong leader in
Mhm.
the school. Because if you will show them that you are a weak leader, sometimes they will abuse you. They will abuse you. But you have to put things in order, man, for to have a strong collaboration among the teachers. That is the most important thing. You should know how to deal with them. Ang mga funny moments ko, sir, maraming mga funny moments. Especially with the teachers. I enjoyed being with them,
Mhm.
especially if you are eating with them, you are celebrating occasions with them, 'di ba? And then funny moments with the learners, of course. I enjoyed the talking with the learners, with the parents, and of course to your friends, no, the
Mhm.
friends in the school. There are so many friends that make you laugh
Of
all
course.
day. Okay. So, amo na siya, sir. That is the life of a school administrator in the school.
And those funny moments actually will make your day. And and at the
Yes.
end of a busy
And
day,
you should not forget to laugh
mhm,
because laughing is the best medicine.
of
It will release your stress.
course. Of course, that's very, very helpful. Okay, especially for a stressful job like a job of a school administrator. I actually I'm just I'm so happy to have this time with talking with you, Mom Zen, and we just didn't realize the time. It's already the time for us to end this episode. But I have one more question, and after this last question of mine, we're going to share our life quotes uh, to our learners. My last question, final question to you, Mom Zen. What do you want to see, or what do you envision Leganes Central Elementary School to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Now, in the next 5 years, I envision my school uh, as one of the best schools in the schools division of Iloilo, and with the 21st century learners. And of
Mhm.
course, sir, I believe that through hardships, no, patience, and strong determination of every individual, you will attain the goals that you want to achieve,
Mhm.
especially in overcoming all the problems in the school. And of course, to become a great leader in the school, you have the target, you have the mission, you have the vision anchored with the Department of Education to develop 21st century learners and lifelong learners, of course.
Wow, very nice. And I like the vision of providing and equipping the school, both teachers and learners, with the 21st century learning skills. And let us pray that I may have the opportunity to take part in accomplishing that vision in the next 5 years, Ma'am Sen.
Of course, sir. I'm inviting you to visit my school or to visit our school. I know that you are a generous and helpful person. You are very much willing to help schools, especially the achievers, no? Our learners. I hope that you can contribute something for them. So that they will feel that there are people, no, like you, sir, who is very helpful, and you always have concern with the learners. Thank you so much for that, sir. And I am expecting, no, as the principal of the school, that one day you can visit the school and you can help the school, and you will be considered as one of the school benefactors. Thank you so much, sir.
God willing. We will look forward to that, Mom said. Right. Thank you very much. So we have come to the point of our program where we're going to share our life quotes. And I'm going to start. My life quote is, as a teacher, is proper education is the education of the heart. The education of the heart is best achieved when we educators embrace the heart of God. For when we educators have the heart of God, we can love even the unlovable among our students. Thank you very much. Ma'am Zen, your life.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to become your guest today. Gabi na dyan, sir, no? So
yes,
we don't have the same time.
All right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So
I really appreciate your invitation in this program, The Teacher Voice. And I hope that one day I can be one of your guests someday na naman, sir.
Of course. All right. So on behalf of Teacher Judilyn and Teacher Pacita, we would like to thank Ma'am Zen, Mrs. Zenaida Aranda Tingson, for gracing the Teacher Voice episode tonight. Her life is an inspiration to everyone, and we hope that the Teacher Voice will still continue to provide inspiring journey to the teacher all over the world. So thank you very much, Ma'am Zen. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you
so much,
in the future.
Okay. God bless. God bless you, Sir Marvin. Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.